Good evening, friends. Wish you all a very happy Janmashtami. And today's video, I would want to begin by narrating a story from our Hindu mythology. And the reason I want to do that is because there's something in this today's world which I would want to relate to the story that I'm going to narrate. So the story is about a person called Shishupal, and we all know that person just for the mere fact that he was beheaded by Krishna with his Sudarshan Chakra at his 100th mistake, because Krishna had promised Shishupal's mother to forgive his mistakes. So what I want to pick from this story is that person was making repeated mistakes, and every time there was a mistake, Krishna did not lose his calm, and also remembered the promise that he had given to his mother. And only once that reached the 100th mistake is when Shishupal was beheaded. What I want to relate it to is that Krishna, being a god, could still have that calm and forgive Shishupal for the mistakes that he was repeatedly doing. Isn't that something that we need to learn as humans? That there are people who would make mistakes, there are people who would hurt you, but all you gotta do is just remember, why does that person exist in your life? And once you find the reason for it, I am sure it'll be easier for you to forgive. That also brings me to the second point, which we as humans most of the times do, that we've all have had bad past, some way or the other, and there are people who have hurt us. But that does not mean that the mistakes that somebody else has done in your life, or the damage that somebody else has done to your life, you penalize every other person for it. We can always start afresh, because every individual is different. Like we've often heard our elders saying, "Pancho ungliyan barabar nahi hoti hain." What that really means is that every individual is different, and that is how dealing with every individual will be different. You cannot measure everybody with the same yardstick. I am sure we all have that wisdom to know what is right and what's wrong. We all have that wisdom to figure out that if a person who's with you is genuine, or is that person fake. The irony of life is that most of the people around these days are calculative, they are manipulative, they are fake. And I would not shy away in saying that, because I have had that experience, and it's my experience that speaks. So, nothing against everybody, but I think the thing that I'm trying to explain is that even though there has been the worst instances in my life, I still do not stop myself from trusting people. My friends call me a fool, but I am happy to be a fool because I wouldn't want to judge anybody for something wrong that one other person has done to my life. And that makes my life very, very easy because one, I am giving all that I have to every person that's there in my life. And second, I am ready for the consequences. It will definitely hurt me if people turn up the same way, the way people have been in my past. I would definitely get hurt, but that would still not stop me from trusting or loving people or caring for them ever in future. And that is the best thing that we all should do. There was a very good quote that one of my friends sent this morning, which was, the least that we can do is care for people. So you just need to keep doing your bit, and I am sure I've heard it in a lot of movies, and I truly believe that true love and pure heart can move mountains. It is going to be difficult, but you gotta keep trying it. And forgiving somebody or accepting people's mistakes is the key to keep the relationships going. We do not have that prepaid card of forgiveness that it is going to deplete every time we use it, and we don't have to count the numbering from where we stopped. So what I'm trying to say is that if I have made mistakes and you've kind of forgiven me for 20 times, and then there's another person, you do not have to start with 21st number. You've got to start with 1 and give that person equal chances of making mistakes. And when I say making mistakes, those mistakes do not mean that the person is wrong. Those mistakes only mean that that person is trying to put in efforts to understand you. And that is where, the mistakes happen. Another quote, only people who do something make mistakes. Those who won't even put their efforts can never make mistakes. So that itself explains that somebody is trying to put in those efforts to be in your life and understand you, and that is where the person is ending up making mistakes. So just for that effort and just for the time that person is investing on you, please forgive people, because it is very difficult in this today's world to find genuine people. You've got to keep hitting and keep using that hit and trial method. Another quote, I am sorry, I keep getting a lot of quotes, and I am so inclined towards reading all those quotes as well. So there was this quote in Hindi sent by one of my brothers, that पुराने ज़माने में कन्यादान और रक्तदान सबसे बड़ा दान माना जाता था. आज के ज़माने में वक्त दान सबसे बड़ा दान है. So give your time to people, love them, forgive them, be with them, and do not judge everybody with the same scale. Everybody is different, and ever in this process of your hit and trial and testing your relationships, you come across a person who is genuinely caring for you, loving you, just value that person. It's rare to find, and you'd definitely regret it. So that's about for today. Wish you all a very happy weekend, and keep the love on, and thank you for watching my videos, and I love you all.